She's back. Maybe. So I haven't filmed in a while. I'm like awkwardly crouching on my bed, so this is gonna be a weird position. Let me see if I can like adjust things a little bit. I feel like shit today. So I decided I would film a little life update for you guys. I got hired for a job and then I decided I didn't want it. And then I got hired for another job, which I did want. It was a baking job at a bakery. But just a few weeks prior to starting at that bakery, I sprained my wrist. It was a full-time baking job, and I just did it this week for 4 days straight at 8 hours a day. And I did like all of the work, but in the end, it just was not a possibility. Like, I was in so much pain every day after work and during work, and essentially like crying from frustration every night. And I don't like admitting that I am incapable of doing something, so I was just gonna tough it out. But in therapy, my therapist was like, you're gonna fuck up your wrist if you just keep doing that, because it's like a high intensity job. It's full wrist, it's full kitchen job. So I just sent in my resignation for that, and now my last day is Sunday. And now I'm just feeling really dejected and frustrated, and like I am unfit for any and all jobs as usual. Like, I just am feeling really limited by my body and my body's like physical incapabilities. Not just the wrist thing, but like every day at the end of the day, it kind of felt like I had just been hit by a truck, and I kind of was like, does everyone else feel this way? Like, does everyone else feel like shit? Or is this just a me thing? Is this my body? Is my body... I know I have a sensitive body. Like, it responds to heat and dehydration and any possible imbalance. I'm like throwing up and shaking on the floor. Like, I have a very sensitive physical body, so I know that's part of it. And I'm fucking frustrated because I want to do what I want to do. If I want to cook for 8 hours with no food and water, I want to do that and not throw up. Maybe that's an unrealistic thing to want to do, but like, I want to do it. Do you guys ever just feel like your life is like spiraling out of control around you, and you're just kind of like standing helplessly, like, what's happening? Like give me the reins, which I know is like something that I need to work on personally, is just letting go and giving into the fact that I'm not going to be in control of my whole life. But I've been feeling really helpless. Olivia, I've just been texting her because I was like, I'm going insane. I feel depressed. I feel like shit. What should I do? And she gave me some really good advice. She was like, why don't you try like stream of consciousness journaling through an audio thing? Like just recording your voice as you speak. And maybe I'll try that, but I'm always better at like typing anyways. And then she also said, why don't you try painting with your left hand, just for like the fun of it. So I think I'm gonna do that right now. I think I'm gonna try and paint with my left hand, because then it's also like there's no pressure for it to actually be good, because it's my non-dominant hand. So I think I'm gonna try that. I hope I can actually put this in a vlog, because I miss vlogging. That's one of those things that like can get me out of a little slump, is if I'm forced to like just speak and move and record and do something. So that's why I'm doing this right now, even if this never makes it in, because I don't know, it feels good to think that someone is listening, even if there's only like 2 people, or maybe no one even watches these and people just fast forward through them. But it's really easy to feel unheard and unseen today. It's like I don't feel like I ever am making an impact on the world at all. So doing something like this feels very like tangible and concrete in a way that's nice to me and comforting. Okay, I'm gonna shake it out. I'm not gonna cry again. I'm done crying. Maybe not. Maybe I will cry again because sometimes crying is good. It's also Detroit Art Week, so I could go to I bought a ticket for this exhibition that I want to go to, and there's a couple others, but it keeps saying it's gonna thunderstorm, and I don't want to go out if it's gonna storm. Okay, I'm wearing my positivity t-shirt that says goodness and mercy on it, because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give myself mercy. I'm trying to be good to myself and not just tell myself that I'm a dumb failure with a spiraling mind and an incapable physical body. Let's go. Let's fucking go. We're done being depressed for today. I'm going to this gallery thing because it's gonna be 98 degrees tomorrow, and it's also gonna be Saturday tomorrow, which means there's probably gonna be a ton of people there. So I'd rather go today, even if it's storming, and hopefully it'll be colder because it's only 93 today, and there'll be less people there. So I'll get some footage while I'm there if I can.
You could take pictures everywhere. We took a ton of room because when the exhibit was in DC, a woman taking a selfie. Yeah, but it's an interesting place.
Yeah, it's a really cool house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. It's too bad that y'all were only there for a couple hours, like, in their experience with chronic illness, so.
Yeah. It's relatable to a lot of people.
Yeah. Reflected like a pig light.
I am back from the exhibition, and it was really good. It was called Young Curators, New Ideas, and it was at the Trumbull and Porter Hotel, and basically they took 12 rooms at the hotel and converted them, like each artist had a room, and made it whatever they wanted. I had a couple of favorites. My first favorite was the Apocalypse room, which was the black and white room with all the flowers. It was supposedly like a scene that they had just discovered completely as it was, like full of plants, of a woman who had lived there during the apocalypse, and they just found it and they were trying to decipher why she left. And when you walked in, they were like, if you have any theories about why she left or where she went, write them in this book. I didn't write them in that book because I was not feeling creative, but that was a favorite. And then my other favorite room was the chronic illness room, which was like the pink satin bed with all the pill bottles and tinctures and shit. And there were these cards everywhere that you were supposed to take one. So I took one that says, my sensitivity is a gift. Because I had just been talking about that earlier, how I'm an oversensitive person and I think of it as a burden. But it was basically talking about how capitalism is giving us all chronic illnesses and diseases, which is true. So, yeah, it was good. I'm feeling a little bit better. It was good to just like get out and walk around, feel inspired. And now I'm gonna do some left-handed painting and pour myself a glass of wine. Should probably eat some food because I haven't been eating very much lately. Get on with my day. Sup, it's the next day now. I didn't sign off last night because I was tired and depressed, so I went to bed. But I just went shopping, which was a horrible idea because I had negative $6 in my bank account last night. But sometimes you have to say fuck it. You know, money comes and goes. If I have $0 in my savings account, so be it. More motivation for me to actually get my shit together. But I got the cutest vintage dress. I'm so happy. It was only $7, so it was worth it. I did not vlog me in it, but maybe I'll try it on when I get home. Yeah, it's precious and amazing. I'm like on the hunt for shoes. There's no one, I wear like a size 9.5. I have large feet, so no one ever has my size in cute vintage shoes. But I'm on the fucking hunt. I want some like wooden clogs, not like wood on the top, obviously, like wood on the bottom. And I want some like cute vintage sandals. This girl was in there who I was like obsessed with. You know when you see someone with really good style and then you're just like, and you like stare at them repeatedly over and over again, and they're probably like, who the fuck is this person staring at me the whole time I'm in here? But oh, her look was so fucking good. So I want clogs. Oh my god. It's a cucumber. There's a show at UFO tonight that we could go to if you want to go.
That'd be fun.
You
I
wanna
do
go?
work at 10,
Well,
which
never
is
mind.
not early.
I work at 4 a.m., so you can calm down.
That's not that
Actually,
bad.
I work at 5, okay? I have to wake up at 4. Ever heard of charcuterie? I have. It was for dinner. Hi guys, happy Sunday. It's Sunday at about 4 p.m. I worked all day today from 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then I just was driving home and I saw that there was like a flea market by my house in the park. So obviously I was like, I have to go. So I went and I bought some stuff. Drinking an iced coffee right now to revive me from my 5 a.m. haze. Bought some stuff. Haven't tried it on yet. Thinking I'm going to try it on now for you guys. A little flea market fashion show. OOTD before I show you my thrift purchases. These super comfy pants that The tag just says California influence. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Land's End button down from the thrift store. Travis's belt. 5-day unwashed hair. 6-day old cold brew. That's the fit. First things first, I bought Travis this vintage Red Wings tee because he likes the Red Wings. And he's been asking me for a Red Wings t-shirt or a Red Wings sweatshirt for a while. And this is from, I think, like the 80s or 90s, the guy said. So, yeah. I hope he likes it. We have this plain black button-down type shirt. It's boring, as is everything I wear. It's also a little tight in the shoulders and the neck area. But if I unbutton it, it's a little better. And I just couldn't resist. It's from France. Maybe this is supposed to be the back. Let me try and flip it. It's like got this name tag in it. I don't know what that means in French. And then it has like a Paris tag in it. So let me flip it. I tried to flip that shirt. It definitely was not meant to be flipped. So that might have been flea market flop. It's like that show Flip or Flop from HGTV. But whatever, it was only $2, so I don't care. Next in the flea market fit, I got these vintage Wrangler jeans. They're pretty cute. Little bit belled at the bottom. They have this nice like wallet indentation from where someone clearly used to keep their wallet. They make my ass look like pretty good. Like, all right. That's okay. Not that I have much of an ass, but it's fine. And then you can see my nipples, but whatever. This like button down red and white polka dot cotton shirt with these little cap sleeves, which I just thought was adorable, and I'll wear it all the time. So these two are good. Lastly, I got this Italian headscarf by Leo Narducci from the 1980s. Just super cool, like faces, I think, that kind of look like flowers. I was into it. I liked that it was kind of abstracted, but I think it is supposed to be faces. I just thought it was cool. Yeah. That's it. How exciting. This basil's from my garden. It's doing so well this year, probably because it's so hot. These lisianthus are from my garden too, but they fell off during the storm last night, so I saved them. I'm gonna put them in a vase. I have like no food, but I leave for camping in 2 days, so I didn't want to go grocery shopping, so I'm just like making tomato basil pasta. Literally pasta with tomato and basils, but let's see if I can do this with my left hand. Oh, no I can't. No. I was gonna do a fancy like shake and flip, but can't do it with my lefty. I love this show. It's my favorite show. I thought I was dating the God of War, but I guess I'm dating the God of losing at fights in God of War.